6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. A grand ceremony will be held in Islamabad this evening in connection with the 79th Independence Day of Pakistan and victory in Marka-e-Haq. The President has reaffirmed Pakistan's commitment to enhance bilateral relations with Azerbaijan in diverse sectors. The federal government is sponsoring 18 dam projects worth 1,036 billion rupees. The National Assembly today passed a resolution reaffirming its commitment to protecting the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Pakistan. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the occupation authorities have enforced strict restrictions ahead of India's Independence Day on August 15. The All-Party Hurriyat Conference has urged the Kashmiris to observe India's Independence Day as Black Day. And now the news in detail. A special grand ceremony will be held at the Jinnah Sports Stadium in Islamabad this evening in connection with the Independence Day and victory in Marka-e-Haq. According to sources, the President Asif Ali Zardari will be the chief guest on the occasion. The Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif and the heads of the three armed forces will also attend the ceremony. A large number of national and international dignitaries are expected to attend the ceremony. Special cultural performances will be presented during the grand ceremony. Parade by three armed forces and a flypast are also part of the ceremony. In celebrations of the victory in Marka-e-Haq, the Prime Minister will also unveil Marka-e-Haq monument during the event. Military contingents from friendly countries, Turkey and Azerbaijan, are especially participating in the Independence Day grand celebrations. Preparations to celebrate the 79th Independence Day of Pakistan and victory in Marka-e-Haq in a befitting manner tomorrow are in full swing all across the country. Buildings have been decorated with national flags, buntings and lights. People have raised national flags on their vehicles and rooftop of their houses. Stalls have been set up at markets and alongside roads, and national flags, buntings, caps and children's clothing in green and white are being sold. The victory of Pakistan against India in the Operation Bunyanum Marsus under Marka-e-Haq has added colours to this year's Independence Day celebrations. Radio Pakistan has also scheduled special programs to mark the day. The Minister for Information and Broadcasting Ataullah Tarar says this year's Independence Day would be a double celebration following Pakistan Armed Forces' triumph over the enemy in Marka-e-Haq. Talking to the media in Islamabad today, he said these celebrations are a clear message to India, showing how vibrant nations cherish their freedom and rejoice in their victories. The Information Minister announced that a spectacular fireworks display would be broadcast live from various cities including Islamabad precisely at midnight. He said the Independence Day celebrations will also include national songs and parades. Ataullah Tarar said flag hoisting ceremonies will be held at various places in the country tomorrow morning. A special ceremony has also been organized at Chakarpadiya in Islamabad. The President Asif Ali Zardari has reaffirmed Pakistan's firm resolve to further deepen the brotherly ties with Azerbaijan, built on mutual trust, shared values and common aspirations. Talking to the ambassador of Azerbaijan, Khazar Faradov, in Islamabad today, he said Pakistan seeks to expand bilateral cooperation, particularly in areas of trade, economy and connectivity. The President underscored that enhanced trade links, investment partnerships and improved regional connectivity would bring the two countries closer and contribute to shared prosperity. The President welcomed operationalization of direct air links between the two countries, calling it a step that has opened new avenues for trade, tourism and people-to-people contacts. The President also thanked Azerbaijan for its steadfast support for a just cause of people of the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. The first Deputy Minister of Defense and Chief of the General Staff of the Azerbaijan Army, Colonel General Karim Valiyev, called on the Chief of the Army Staff, Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir, in Rawalpindi today. They discussed matters of mutual interest with particular focus on prevailing global and regional security landscape. During the meeting, the Chief of the Army Staff reaffirmed Pakistan's deep fraternal bonds with Azerbaijan and reiterated the resolve to further consolidate bilateral relations. The Chief of the Army Staff also congratulated the visiting dignitary on the successful conclusion of peace agreement between Azerbaijan and Armenia. Both the military leaders expressed a shared commitment to advancing defense cooperation and promoting joint efforts for regional peace and stability. The visiting dignitary praised the Pakistan Armed Forces for their professionalism and success in Marka-e-Haq, Operation Binyanum Marsus. The delegation also extended best wishes for the upcoming Independence Day and victory celebrations. On the occasion, Colonel General Karim Valiyev conferred upon Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir Azerbaijan's prestigious Patriotic War Medal in recognition of his exceptional contributions in the Azerbaijan-Pakistan bilateral military cooperation. He commended Pakistan's unwavering efforts in combating terrorism and reaffirmed Azerbaijan's determination to enhance collaboration in defense and security. Earlier, upon arrival at the General Headquarters, Colonel General Karim Valiyev was presented with the Guard of Honor by a smartly turned out contingent of the Pakistan Army. He also laid a floral wreath at Yadgar-e-Shohada. This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. The National Assembly was informed today that the federal government is sponsoring 18 dam projects with a total cost of over 1,036 billion rupees to enhance water storage capacity. The Minister for Water Resources, Mohammad Moeen Wattu, informed the House during question hour that the provincial governments are also sponsoring construction of 77 dam projects at an estimated cost of 89.243 billion rupees. The Minister for Railways, Hanif Abbasi, informed the House that the Pakistan Railways has taken several initiatives for the restoration of old rail routes and enhancement of rail connectivity. The National Assembly today passed a resolution congratulating the nation on the Independence Day and reaffirmed its commitment to protecting the sovereignty and territorial integrity of Pakistan. The resolution was moved by the Minister for Parliamentary Affairs, Tariq Fazal Chaudhry, in connection with the Independence Day and victory in Marka-e-Haq. It recognized the significance of Marka-e-Haq, a glorious victory of the valiant armed forces of Pakistan against unprovoked military provocation by India. The House acknowledged the unwavering resolve, courage, contribution, and professionalism demonstrated by the armed forces. The resolution paid rich tribute to the martyrs and Ghazis whose sacrifices have preserved the freedom, dignity, and honor of the nation. The resolution also urged the citizens to work collectively towards prosperity, unity, and progress of Pakistan, drawing inspiration from the spirit of sacrifice, discipline, and national pride. In the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the occupation authorities have enforced strict restrictions and stepped up surveillance, deploying drones, CCTVs, and setting up checkpoints as part of multi-tier arrangements ahead of India's Independence Day celebrations on August 15. According to Kashmir Media Service, restrictions have been intensified in all the 20 districts with heightened measures in sensitive areas of the Kashmir Valley. The All Parties Hurriyat Conference has extended heartfelt greetings to the people and the government of Pakistan on the eve of the Independence Day. In a message from New Delhi's Tihar jail, the All Parties Hurriyat Conference chairman Masarrat Alam Bhatt described Pakistan as a center of hope for struggling people of the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir and the entire Muslim Ummah. He thanked Islamabad for its continued moral, political, and diplomatic support. The All Parties Hurriyat Conference chairman urged the Kashmiris to observe India's Independence Day on August 15 as a black day, noting New Delhi has no moral or legal right to celebrate in the occupied territory after stripping it and its people of all fundamental rights. And finally, the weather report. Mainly hot and very humid weather is likely to persist over most plain areas of the country during the next 12 hours. However, partly cloudy weather with rain, wind, and thunder showers is expected at isolated places in northeast Punjab, Islamabad, Potawar region, Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Kashmir, and Gilgit-Baltistan. Isolated heavy falls are also expected in Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Kashmir, and adjoining hilly areas. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.